Hello, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm recording this right now with the purpose to give you a business overview, which is really exciting because if you're watching this, that means that there's some part of you that's either intrigued or even fully committed to taking this journey with us, and we are so excited to have you. As you may or may not know, we are actually part of the EDGE team. So this is the material that I'll be using while I go over this business overview on how to make compensation with dōTERRA. And I will actually be going ahead and sharing my screen, so I'll be going through it electronically with you so that you can have full access. But if you do not have a copy of this and you would like one, either contact the person that sent you this, or you can check out our electronic version by going to www.mycompensationplan.com. The password is EDGE, E-D-G-E, all lowercase letters. And then that will get you the most updated version of the business overview so that you can follow along. My name is Gayle. My husband, Michael, and I have been a part of dōTERRA now for about 2.5 years. And we have loved it. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, everything in between. But it's been so exciting. And we have been in such a whirlwind. We started out in the state of Indiana when we started. Now we're living in the state of Washington. But we are so excited to be able to support teams all across the United States. And eventually, obviously, we're wanting to go international. So we're really excited to make that happen. I hope this video will answer some of your questions. If it doesn't, please feel free to contact us. Our email address is essentialfirstfruits. It's written actually right over there at gmail.com. That's essentialfirstfruits@gmail.com if you have any questions about this video. Or like I said, you can contact the person that sent this to you. If it's me, then I'm sure you have my contact information. If it's my husband, same. And then, of course, different people on our team are free to use and distribute this video as they see fit. So we'll just jump right in. Let's see. Share the screen with you. So as you can see, this is our dōTERRA business overview. And I'm going to start just by taking a moment to read the story to you. This is really the foundation for why we do what we do. So it's called Buckets, Pipelines, and Essential Oils. There was a man who lived in a village that was 2 miles from the nearest water source. His job was to haul buckets of water to the village every day. Since everyone needed water, he had perfect job security. To earn more money, he would simply make more trips. After years of hauling buckets, he realized that if he didn't change something, he would be hauling buckets for his entire life. So he made a plan. He would haul as many buckets as he needed to pay the bills, and in his spare time, he would work on building a pipeline. He stayed consistent and persistent in his pipeline building efforts. A few years later, he finally finished the pipeline and turned on the spigot in the village. The villagers could come and get water whenever they wanted. He not only created a pipeline of water, but he created a financial pipeline that would allow him to pursue his greater cause and higher purpose in life. Are you hauling buckets, or are you creating a pipeline? This business overview will demonstrate how simply sharing essential oils with others can help you create a financial pipeline. When I heard this story, it was kind of mind-blowing, revolutionary to me. I didn't even know that there was something such as residual income. I'd just kind of always been a product of the middle-class society, and that I assumed you always had to just work to create income. So when I discovered this, along with my husband, it was completely revolutionary for us, and we have loved the freedom that it has brought into our lives. We absolutely find passion within dōTERRA. We love teaching about essential oils. We love inspiring people to do what we do, but ultimately, we also love how much this has opened up us to do, like it says, our greater cause and higher purpose in life. We've loved being able to have the freedom to just to do what we feel called to do when we feel called to do it. It really is a beautiful thing. Okay, so moving right along, this next page is about why make dōTERRA your pipeline. So there are a lot of different pipeline building opportunities out there. I'm sure that you've heard of many, whether it be different MLM structures, that stands for multi-level marketing, or just other things. You know, there's real estate, there's That's really the only one I'm going to list because I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but there are some really great residual income opportunities out there. Excuse me. The cool thing about this is you don't have to feel like you're stuck when you join dōTERRA into just making this your only pipeline. My husband and I definitely have other ventures in mind as well, but dōTERRA is definitely a beautiful one to be a part of. And this kind of shows you why. So as you can see, there's unique benefits with dōTERRA. There's unlimited earning potential. They will never cap you out. You can continue growing as long as you feel comfortable doing it. There's a very high retention rate. It's actually 65%, which is 3 times the industry average retention rate, as you can see there. That's phenomenal. 65% of the people that end up doing business with you will continue to do business with you because the products are just that amazing. And as it says, there's even more information off to the side there about the retention rate. It is actually like I already said, it's 3 times the industry average. 65% of dōTERRA's customers order regularly. 74% of dōTERRA's customers order at least once a year, which is amazing. In the United States, 1 out of every $6 is spent on healthcare, and dōTERRA really is a healthcare company, so you're getting into a very good market. It was founded in 2008, so as you can see, it's a fairly new opportunity. dōTERRA is just getting started, so this is a great time to join. And it's a debt-free company with no outside funding. It's an amazing thing because nobody has their hands in the cookie jar. They can't make decisions about them. They'll never go public. So it's really a great thing to be a part of. It's very stable. It's very reliable. And another great thing is that the product sales are independent of the opportunity. How often do you hear of companies where you really love the product, but they force you to be a part of the compensation plan, of the money-making opportunity just to get your hands on the product? dōTERRA is not that way. We honor all kinds of kinds. So no matter what your goal is with this company, whether it's just to use the products exclusively, whether it's to just share with your friends and your family members that are in your intricate circles, or whether it's to make this your pipeline and to share with anyone and everyone and to do what we are doing, this company has a place for you. Okay, so moving right along, what we'll actually do is, as you can see, these are numbered. There are 5 different ways to create an income within dōTERRA, so I will go over all 5 of those. And then I will kind of summarize so you can see a good idea of the different ranks and how much income those make on an average. So our number 1 right here is the retail sales. Wellness advocates will actually earn 25%. Here, let me make myself a little bigger there. There we go. Wellness advocates will actually earn 25% on the profit on purchases made by their retail customers. So if you sign up as a wellness advocate, you actually have your own back office. You have your own replicated website. It's www.mydoterra.com/your-name. So whatever you signed up as your name, that's your that is the tail end of your website. And this is where customers can actually go to purchase products. This is a customizable tagline. You don't have to keep it as your name. In fact, my husband and I changed ours. So on our business cards, it does say www.mydoterra.com/essential Firstfruits, which is the name of our business. So if you do ever decide to come up with your own business tagline, you can actually make that your name for your website, which is really great that it has that customizable feature. So anytime that someone goes to your website, they can browse through the online catalog, and if they decide to make a purchase as a retail customer, then you would earn 25% off of whatever they purchase. So that's a really great way to make money. You also have the option of anything that you purchase at that wholesale price, you can sell it at retail price. So that's just another avenue to make that 25% back. You can't charge any more than that, but you can charge up to the 25%. So number 2 is your fast start bonus. This is something that is earned weekly. As you can see it's listed right there, this bonus is designed to get you off to a fast start by providing money now. When you're just starting out, this is primarily how you will be creating an income for yourself because it's just a way to make fast cash. You sell a kit, you get some money. So it's a really great way. In order to earn this bonus, as it says, each enroller must have a 100 PV loyalty rewards order to participate. So what is PV? That is personal volume. So that is a summary of everything that that you are personally purchasing. If you've noticed, everything that doTERRA sells comes with a retail amount that it sells for, a wholesale amount that it sells for, and then the PV amount, and that is what the point value is. So you must have a cart with 100 point value in it, and it must be purchased through a loyalty rewards order. What is loyalty rewards? That is our program that if you don't know, you can look up through the membership overview, or like I said, just ask the person who sent this to you. They can go into a little more detail on how to set it up. But it is a fantastic program that actually rewards you for making purchases, which is really great. I would never order a standard order. I order everything through loyalty rewards because then you're earning a percentage back in product points. So your bonuses are paid on the new enrollees PV for their first 60 days. So what that means is you sign someone up, whatever their initial purchase is, you're going to earn that fast start percentage. I'll go over that in just a second. But it's paid on whatever their PV is for that initial purchase and for every purchase that they make within 60 days. So for their 60 days, you are going to earn that percentage. You would earn 20% if you are the personal enroller. So if you are the person that signed them up, you are the ID number that's going in under enroller, you are going to earn 20% off whatever they purchase from that initial point to 60 days. Now, what's really cool is that it actually doesn't stop there. There are 2 more levels where people will continue to earn income off of this. So you would earn 20% off of this new person, but then the person who enrolled you would earn 10% off of that person. And then the person who enrolled them would earn 5%. So let's just use an example with some made-up names. So let's say that your name, whoever you are watching this, say you're Sally, and you are about to sign up Bob. So Sally, you are going to earn 20% off whatever Bob purchases. But what's really great is that why can't I think of any fake names? Joanne was the one who signed up Sally. So she earns 10% off of whatever Bob ordered. And then Lucy is going to earn 5% because Lucy signed up Joanne. Get it? Not sure where those names came from, but we're rolling with them. So that is how it works. This is something that is paid weekly. So every single week you can bank on getting a check from doTERRA as long as you sell a kit, which is a beautiful thing. And it's, like I said, just a really great way to make some fast cash. So now let's move along to number 3, which is the Power of 3 bonus. And this, as you can see in the parentheses, is paid out every single month. This bonus is designed to reward loyalty rewards orders and proper structure. So as you're building your business, structure is going to come into play a lot. This is something that can kind of take some time to really master. And it really depends on what your overall goal is on how you're going to structure. There's no wrong or right way. It's just the point is to have a plan. So in order to qualify, your loyalty reward orders must be 100 or more point value. And that's what's required to participate. What you would do is place 3 qualified wellness advocates on your front line. So your front line is just directly underneath of you. And what you're going to do is as people sign up, you want to at least target 3 people onto your front line who have committed to at least a 100 PV loyalty rewards order each month. Now, this is based on the cumulative sales from you and your front line, which needs to be a total of at least 600. So obviously 3 on your front line plus you, that does not equal 6. That's only 400. So somehow between the 3 of you, between you up at the top, or between even additional people that you have on your front line, your overall volume, your volume plus the people underneath you needs to be at least 600 in order to receive this bonus. And it has to be on your front line, that's 600 overall volume. And if you can accomplish that, which is very easy to do, you would earn a quick $50 just as an added monthly bonus. So here's a nice little diagram to show that additionally. Minimum is you at 100. Then you have 3 people who have at least 100, and then you have some more additional volume over here. And then if that total is 600, then you would earn that 50. Now, this doesn't have to be done with additional people. Like I said, you can make up the balance yourself if you're not quite at 6, or you can have your people commit to, if all of you commit to at least, what was it, 150? Yeah, 150, then you would easily do the 600. The bonus is paid each month. The requirements are met, so it's not a big deal if you don't meet the requirements, but you just can't bank on that $50 check. But if you can do it the next month, then great, you can get it. It can pick up and drop off at any time. And the great thing is that if you can do that all over again, if you can repeat what you have learned to do, if you can teach those people underneath of you to accomplish that same task, then you would earn $250. So if this person is 600, this person is 600, this person is 600, then that would leave you with a $250 bonus. And then again, if you can do that one more time on that next level, then you would earn a $1,500 bonus. And that is where you're really making quite a difference in your monthly income. So that's a really great thing to shoot for. Okay, so moving right along, now we're going to talk about Unilevel. So your Unilevel isn't something that you really get a lot of money from when you're first starting out, but it's definitely where the big bucks come in once you've established your business. And so this is what you're really looking at when you're building for the long term. As you can see, it says this bonus is paid monthly on compressed organizational volume. So that's you and everyone that you have signed up underneath you. You can receive compensation on 7 levels of referrals. So it goes down to 7, as you can see. And you receive a percentage of sales on each level. And notice how the percentage actually grows the further down it goes. So we'll take a little pause right here in reading from this section and go over to show you the opposite. So this is a compensation plan that is pretty typical for really any other Unilevels. To this day, I have not found another company that does Unilevel like dōTERRA. That's not to say that it doesn't exist, but it's to say that I haven't seen one, and I've researched quite a few different companies. Most companies, like you're at the top, and when you sign someone up, you would receive a pretty high percentage, somewhere around 7% off of the total sales of that person. And then what happens is that the further down you go, so that person signs up someone, that person signs up someone, et cetera, the percentage continues to drop down until when you're at your final level, which is 7, and you're at about 2%. And to most people, this actually makes more sense because it's your friends and your close families and your close, your acquaintances and things like that you're signing up on your front level. The people that you know the most are the closest to you, and those are the ones that you're earning the highest percentage on. But if you refer back, and if you think about the fact that you're at the top, you have like 3 people up here, then you have 9, and then it continues to move on and on and on, and you continue to build upon that. You actually get much larger the further down you go, whether or not you know them or not. So what dōTERRA has done is they have reversed it. They actually pay you less off of your top level and more off of your bottom. And as you can see with these numbers that are circled in red, you actually end up making a lot more money off of the exact same amount of people placing the exact same amount of orders. So you get way more bang for your buck, if you will, or for your work that you're putting into your business. You're getting way more money for the same amount of work. So it really is a beautiful structure. This is the structure that people will go to after their 60 days. So if you remember, that fast start bonus paid you that 20% for the first 60 days of that person's enrollership. After the 60 days, they will move to this Unilevel, and the percentage is based on where you decided to put them. And that is dependent upon sponsorship. So if you'll always notice that there's either an enroller or a sponsor. So the enroller is the person who's signing them up, and the sponsor is the person on whomever you are placing them underneath, okay? So, and if you're getting a little lost, please understand that this takes a lot of time for us to get it. It's oftentimes you won't get it until you're actually moving through it. So just take what you can from this video. And if a few things get lost on you, that's okay. Know that that's perfectly normal. So there's only so much I can, do or say to help you understand. And the rest of it, you're just going to have to learn as you go. But you're definitely more than welcome to watch this a couple times if you need to, or definitely please ask for clarification if there's something that you're not quite getting. Okay, so now back up to the bullet points. So as we left off, we said, notice how the percentage grows the further down it goes. You can earn the least on the least and the most on the most. So this makes it a very beautiful thing. If your team grew at a multiple of 3, it would grow at this rate. If each person purchased 150 point value of product, your check would be around $32,000 per month. And that's definitely a feasible amount. I know it sounds ludicrous, but I promise you it's completely doable. And I will show you the different rank structures in just a second, and we'll look at that too. And if reversed, this would mean $20,000 less per month. So that's just reiterating what we already went through with comparing these two charts. And also keep in mind that our retention rate, they threw this in again because it is pretty important that it's at 65%. So that's a really great number that's definitely on your side. I'm going to take a pause and take a quick drink of water. Okay, moving right along. Now we have our empowerment and leadership bonus pools. So these are also paid out monthly. That monthly amount will come to you around the 15th of the month, sometimes give or take a little bit, but that's the date you can kind of look for to receive that check. The empowerment and leadership bonus pools are a beautiful thing, and these open up to you as soon as you reach the rank of Premier. So we'll go over the ranks in just a moment. But what they do is anyone who is Premier and above, they get put into these bonus pools. So each month the company takes 7% of their total global sales and they split it up between 6 different bonus pools. 1% is split between the Premier and the Silver ranks. So it gets thrown into one pot, and all of the Premiers and all of the Silvers who made it within that month will get to divvy out the money, and it equates to about $190 per share. 2% is split between Silver, Gold, and Platinum ranks. So if you're Silver, you get thrown into another pool where you get 1 share, which is equivalent to about $150. Gold actually gets 5 shares, which is equivalent to about $750. And then if you're Platinum, you get 10 of them. So that's equivalent to $1,500. And again, this is just a bonus pool. This number always varies. It always depends upon the global sales for that month. But the beautiful thing is that doTERRA is always getting larger. So this money, it just continues, this amount just continues to grow and grow and grow the longer we've been in. Each time they redo one of these business overviews, they give it an update. It's usually because the numbers need to be enlarged. So that's a beautiful problem to have. So continuing right along, 1% is split between the diamonds, the blue diamonds, and the presidential diamonds. So they all get put into one and they split it up. And then 1% is additionally shared between diamonds, between blue diamonds, and between presidential diamonds. So what this means is that your diamonds are looking at about $4,000 in bonus pools. Blue diamonds are looking at anywhere between $9,000 and $12,000, and presidentials is anywhere from $15,000 to $35,000 a month. So amazing. Okay, moving right along. So those were the 5 ways to make income. And so these ranks that we'll look at now is the levels that we give it, the names that we give each rank. And this is a cumulative total of the different ways to make money. So this is not an addition. This is like the average, okay? So ranks, a personal LRP, loyalty rewards program order of at least 100 plus point value is required to achieve the rank. That's the only requirement though. And the thing that I love to remind people is this is not you're not just throwing money down the drain when you're doing this. You're actually investing in yourself and in your business. So that's $100 that's easily spent. Plus you are replacing a lot of the items that you normally used to purchase at the store, such as toothpaste, cleaners, over-the-counter medications, shampoos and conditioners, face washes, the list goes on and on, vitamins. So my family very, very easily spends 100, and that's just in our monthly use. That's not even including what we purchase to share within our business. So of course you can spend that 100 however you so desire, but that really is the only requirement in order to receive this income. One other thing I want to make note of though is that even if you spend that 100 at the beginning of the month, please always ensure to maintain your cart at 100 at all times. So what I advise people to do is not to adjust their cart until they're ready to make their purchase. I know it seems like it'd be a great idea to, like, as you need items, you go in and plug them in your cart. But the problem with that is that you adjust it so much throughout the month, and you could probably leave it even 10 under, even if it's at 90, you will not get paid. That's something that they do an automatic computer check of to make sure that your cart is sitting at 100. So just leave it alone. Make a running note in your phone, make it on a whiteboard, whatever, to make sure that you don't forget the items that you need. But just don't do it in your cart. Leave your cart alone, set at 100, and then when you're ready to adjust it, you can right before you need to purchase. Excuse me. Okay, so PV, we've already gone over that. PV equals your personal volume resulting from your own purchases. And then your OV equals your overall sales volume, and that's produced by yourself plus your entire organization, anyone that's signed up underneath you. This does not mean you have to hold enrollership of them. It's anyone on your team. Enrollership on qualifying wellness advocate is required to advance ranks. So this is something that a lot of people get mixed up at first because they will give away their sponsorship and then they'll believe that they can achieve a new rank. But the problem is you have to hold enrollership of the people that you're using as your building blocks. So I'll go over that in just a second. And then also please be advised that the earnings vary. Averages are based on reported incomes from 2015. So sometimes this is less and sometimes this is more. This is just an average. So don't bank on this amount. Okay, so as you can see, we have these different ranks. Your executive here at the top is when you have an overall volume of 2,000. This can be done from you alone. If you happen to purchase a diamond kit, then congratulations, you're an executive. Or it can be done, of course, between your purchases and anyone else on your team. This does not require that you have to have a certain amount of people under you. It's just 2,000 overall volume. And this is a nice little building block, as you can see. So if you can learn how to create executive for yourself, then you can teach others to do that. And if you teach just 2 other people to do that, to reach executive, then you become a premier. But we skipped over elite, so just give me a second. So elite is the exact same thing as executive, but with 1,000 more. So it's 3,000 overall volume. Again, that can be done on just you alone or anyone on your team. As long as you can reach that magical number of 3,000, then you are in elite. So premier, I just went over that. Premier is an overall volume of 5,000. And then, but this has an additional requirement, and it's that you have to have at least 2 people underneath you that have the rank of executive. And this has to be done within that month. So it's not just, oh, they hit executive last month, now I'm a premier. Nope, they have to hit it in the same month. So if you have 2 people who hit executive within the same month, then you are now a premier, as long as your overall volume is 5,000. The cool thing is that overall volume requirement never changes. It always stays at 5,000. So if you do it once, you could do it consecutively, and then all you ever have to worry about is the people underneath you reaching certain ranks for you to reach yours. So if you'll notice that we move right along to the next one, which is silver. Silver has 3 elites under them. So as long as you can teach 3 people to reach elite, just like you learned how to do, and that's by doing the same steps, teaching classes, doing membership overviews, doing business overviews, just following the very easy, duplicable steps. If you could teach them how to get elite, just like you did, then you can be a silver. And silvers average a $2,200 a month income. It's a really lovely amount of money. In the same way, if you can do that all over again, teach these same 3 people. Remember that you're probably going to move along with about the same amount of people. Some may come and go and may change a little bit, but for the most part, you're pretty much working with the exact same people. These are your friends. These are people that you chose to go into business together with. You guys are doing this together. So it's really exciting to reach different goals together. So you have these 3 people who are elite to get this person to silver, and now you just teach them to get to premier. So you just have to teach 2 people on each leg to get to executive. As long as 2 people on each leg can get to executive, that makes these 3 people premiers, and then you become a gold. And a gold averages about $47.80 a month. Remember, this is an average, so this definitely can be more as well. And as you'll notice, a lot of these numbers tend to double as you move up to the ranks and what the average income is. So then moving right along with platinum, if you have 3 people underneath you who can reach the rank of silver, you become a platinum, and platinums average $9,400 a month. Then in order to reach diamond, you just do that one more time. So you don't need to get those people any further. They could just stay at silver, which is a beautiful thing, but you just have to have one more person on your team. So 4 legs of silvers, and you're earning an average income of $16,700 a month, which is beautiful. Then if you can get 5 people to go to gold, you become a blue diamond, which is the average of $37,700 a month. And then 6 platinums will get you presidential. And that average monthly income is $110,000 a month, which is beautiful. Okay, so, and then what's really great is you don't have to stop there. You can actually take that entire structure and do it all over again, which we have many people within the dōTERRA organization doing. Remember what I said, you're never capped out. So if you love what you're doing, if you get someone to platinum, they're very self-sufficient. So you're probably not doing too much within their organization. So why not do it all over again and then get yourself double the income, which is double the reach, which is double the amazing things that you can do for so much of the world. I mean, can you imagine if we just had really global, just world changers that had that kind of income, that had that kind of reach, things that they could be able to accomplish within a month? That's amazing. So that's what definitely Michael and I have no cap on what we are wanting to accomplish. We are just walking through this with faith and seeing where it goes. And we've been very blessed so far. So the next question to ask yourself is, what kind of dōTERRA business do you want to create? Are you looking from receiving anywhere from a consultant to an elite status? This would get you to the point where you're earning free product. So every month your products would be paid for, which is a great thing. You have to usually bank on putting 3 to 5 hours per week into your business. So, and then the time frame is that you would be earning free product in about 2 to 4 months. So if you can put in that kind of a time commitment, then in 2 to 4 months, your products would be completely paid for. And I promise you can even do it in way less than that too if you're committed. Are you looking for anywhere from premier to gold? This would be considered a part-time business. And you would just have to put in 8 to 12 hours per week. And then the time frame would be 1 to 2 years. And you would be receiving that premier to gold rank. Which, I mean, again, they consider a part-time business to be close to $5,000 a month. So that's kind of crazy. But 8 to 12 hours a week, that's it. And then are you looking for full-time wealth? That's anywhere from platinum to diamond. So this is definitely where my husband and I fit. We do this full-time. We definitely put in those 15 to 30 hours a week. And the time frame is 2+ years. So we're looking at getting that very soon. We're very excited for that. And just wherever else it can go in the future too. So we'd love to see it. The big part is just choose something. You know, you have to choose a goal. You have to know what you're in this for in order to accomplish it. You just shrug your shoulders and say, we'll just see where it goes. Well, it might not go very far, because you have to make sure that you have your mind set on something so that you can work to achieve it. It's part of the process. Excuse me. Okay, so next we're going to look at dōTERRA's 2016 opportunity and their earnings disclosure statement. So a 2016 US-based research study by an internationally recognized research firm highlighted various aspects of the growth opportunity of dōTERRA in the coming years. Key takeaways from this study include the following. 65% of the general population looks to natural products to improve their health. Awesome. 66% of the general population has never used essential oils. Interesting. More than 50% of those that have not tried essential oils expressed interest in trying them. 18% of the general population are familiar with dōTERRA essential oils. That's like nothing. 55% of people 18 to 39 years old currently use natural products, pointing to the growth in popularity of natural solutions. So our generation is definitely interested and is inspiring others to do so as well. The most popular methods people use to learn about natural products continue to be recommendations from family, friends, and professionals and online research. So this is a great format. Network marketing provides that opportunity for people sitting knee to knee, getting to connect with people, share your stories with them, and teach them. That's why this is so vital and important that you do it this way instead of just buying it off of the shelves of a store. dōTERRA ranks higher than any other company for the 3 most important attributes consumers consider for essential oils: effectiveness, purity, and therapeutic grade quality. So that's awesome. Because of the tremendous potential for the continued growth of dōTERRA, and because word of mouth or personal referral is the most common method of people learning about essential oils, dōTERRA is very committed to direct selling as the vehicle by which its CPTG certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils are marketed. Direct selling is generally defined as the selling of goods away from a fixed retail location and includes personal involvement by someone experienced in the use of the goods being sold. The vast majority of the more than 3 million dōTERRA members around the world are primarily focused on getting access to high-quality essential oils and other products at the most reasonable price possible. dōTERRA supports this desire by offering a wholesale customer account and having a very generous loyalty rewards program. The rewards program has extremely high participation rates and a near 100% point redemption rate by loyal customers. In 2016, dōTERRA awarded more than $230 million retail value of products to consumers through its loyalty rewards program. A study of dōTERRA members showed that after the quality of the company's essential oils, the next 3 things residents believe the company does best include being a values-based organization, providing great customer support, and offering a compelling compensation plan for wellness advocates. During 2016, dōTERRA made it easier for people wanting to purchase products at the lowest possible price to join dōTERRA as a wholesale customer rather than as a wellness advocate. Wholesale customers enjoy, along with wellness advocates, the lowest possible prices and access to the company's loyalty rewards program. Wholesale customers are unable to recruit others or participate in the company's compensation plan. Since launching this program, 67% of all new dōTERRA members join as a wholesale customer. As mentioned, the dōTERRA compensation plan provides a robust earnings opportunity for all wellness advocates. Wellness advocates may sign up others as wholesale customers or wellness advocates. They earn commissions based on the sales of product within their organizations and to their retail customers. During 2016, the company paid commissions to approximately 259,000 wellness advocates in the United States. This is approximately 25% of all US-based dōTERRA members that made a purchase from the company during this year. The majority of those wellness advocates earned enough to pay for a significant portion, if not all, of their own purchases each month. Awesome. Just kind of gives you a big picture view showing that dōTERRA is definitely doing it right. Wellness advocates. Entry-level wellness advocates with the rank of consultant, manager, director, and executive earn from $350 to $1,370 annually in commissions and account for 17% of all dōTERRA members. At the mid-level ranks of elite and premier, 4% of all dōTERRA members. Wellness advocates learn about participating in dōTERRA as a business and are almost always building a business on a part-time basis. Average annual earnings for these ranks range from $3,650 to $8,900 per year. The highest levels in the commission plan are the leadership ranks, which is approximately 0.5% of all dōTERRA members. The 2016 average annual earnings for these ranks are shown in the following chart. Within these ranks are some dōTERRA members that conduct business on a full-time basis. This chart shows the rank, the average annual earnings of wellness advocates paid at that rank during 2016, and the percent of people within these leadership ranks who were paid at that specific rank in the United States. So as you can see, I'm not going to go over all of these, but this is silver, gold, platinum, diamond, blue diamond, and presidential. It shows you what their average annual earnings was, and then the percent of the leaders that hold those ranks. And then you have leadership. dōTERRA's leadership team is robust and includes thousands of individuals who are committed wellness advocates managing large customer organizations through training, education, and support. Many of these leaders are building dōTERRA sales organizations to supplement their household income. A smaller number of these leaders work on a full-time basis, with dōTERRA providing their main source of household income. During 2016, the company paid 49,140 people at the ranks listed. Each person is only counted at their highest rank achieved during 2016. More than 95% of these wellness advocates stay with dōTERRA year after year, which is phenomenal. The dōTERRA business opportunity continues to grow. While the vast majority of dōTERRA customers are focused on the use of essential oils for the benefit of their family and friends, wellness advocates have an opportunity to earn an income, and in some cases a significant income, with dōTERRA. Of course, each wellness advocate's actual earnings will depend on many factors, including the time and the effort they put into building their own dōTERRA business. So what that's saying is it's completely up to you. You can choose to do this as much as you want. You could choose to do this as big or as small as you want. You get to choose. Do you want to do it online? Do you want to do it talking to people? What kind of personality do you have? What things do you like to do? It's all about just sharing your testimonies and how much you love the products with your family and your friends and the people that you meet. We absolutely love what we do, and we would love to share with you anything that you need. If you'd like more of our story, if you would like some of your questions answered, if you would like to know how you can do this with your circumstances, let us know. We've been through a lot since we've been doing this. We moved across the country. We came to a place where we knew no one except our parents. Like, I'm serious, no one. We had to start from scratch with a brand new network. So people who say they don't know anyone, been there, done that. We've also dealt with a 6-month deployment where my husband was gone and I was raising my 2 boys by myself in a new state with no one while building this business. We've done it with Michael out of the picture and just me doing it. We've done it with Michael in the picture and both of us doing it. I mean, we've been there, done that. Please let us know what's going on. What are your circumstances? And let us help you work through those. Again, we just want to say thank you so much for tuning into this business overview. I hope you got a lot from it. I'll be doing more videos like this. We can go over the quick start guide. That's definitely your next step as well if you're interested in taking the next step. But hopefully your goal after this is just to pick a rank. What would you like to do? And how quick would you like to get there? Let your upline know and let us work with you to get you there as fast as you want. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to work with you some more. Bye.